What's up guys, Jim here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to today's dose of transfer gossip. Today is Monday the 24th of July. Just before we get started in today's episode, I quickly want to mention how in yesterday's video I talked about potentially being a second video of the day. That has now been delayed until Mendy to Man City has been fully confirmed. You understand why I'm saying that when the video itself does go live, but potentially it could be tonight or tomorrow. Right, so now I've mentioned that, let's get into the intro. So as always, if you enjoy this video, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes is the target for today's video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and press the notification tab next to it to receive notifications about my videos. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question today is quite a random one, but what is your favourite TV show? Because right now, I need something new to watch. But now let's jump into confirmed deals. And the very first one is going to WENGER, a Argentinian left back going to Monterrey in Mexico from AC Milan for an undisclosed fee. On FIFA 15, he had a very good silver team of the season card for River Plate, and I think he was at Milan for just 1 year, so potentially his time there really didn't work out too well, so now has, like I said, gone to Monterrey. Another left back being transferred today is going to Milic, a Croatian player going from Fiorentina to Olympiacos in Greece for an undisclosed fee. There has only been 3 confirmed transfers today, so the final one is another fullback. This time it's going to Danilo, going to Manchester City. The fee is £26.5 million from Real Madrid. It's a 5-year contract for him. He can play right back, left back, or even in midfield. He was very good for FC Porto a couple of years ago. At Real Madrid, not so much. He was the understudy to Dani Carvajal at Real Madrid, who of course is considered one of the best right backs in world football. His game time was definitely limited and now maybe has another chance to prove himself. And now we've got an update regarding Benjamin Mendy and a potential move to Manchester City. So yesterday, Monaco and City agreed a fee for him of £51 million, and today he's expected to undergo medical in Los Angeles and join up the rest of the squad. So he's very close now to becoming the world's most expensive defender for £51 or £52 million. And yesterday he put a picture on Twitter with the hashtag saying, boarding time, next stop LA. And now a very quick update regarding Javier Hernandez has moved to West Ham. So yesterday Sky did say Hernandez is flying to London on Tuesday to have a medical before signing for West Ham. I imagine he'll probably be announced a West Ham player by Wednesday, and that'll cost him £13 million from Bayer Leverkusen. Next up we go on to Carlos Bacca, a former West Ham target, and according to multiple different sources today, Bacca is on his way to Marseille. Tuttosport, AC Milan and also Marseille have agreed a fee of €15 million or £13 million. The Colombian is now expected to undergo a medical with Marseille next week prior to putting pen to paper at Stade Velodrome. Bacca joined Milan back in 2015 for €30 million from Sevilla and scored 34 goals in the process. He fell out of favour with Milan last season, and of course they're spending so much money now, bringing Andre Silva and potentially Belotti and maybe even Aubameyang. Realistically, he wasn't going to get much game time, and apparently Lazio showed some very late interest. And next up we go on to former Arsenal Manchester United striker Robin van Persie. So according to reports in Turkey today, Feyenoord have inquired to Fenerbahce about striker Van Persie. The price being named is €4 million. And he actually used to play for Feyenoord just before joining Arsenal back in 2004. Next up we go on to Wilfred Boney, and according to Wales Online today, Swansea have been granted permission to hold talks with Wilfred Boney of Man City. And they also mentioned a deal has been put in place with City about a transfer for him, so the price, they haven't mentioned anything whatsoever, but honestly I can't imagine it being too much. Next up we go on to Dalbert, and an update regarding him to Inter Milan today is that according to France Football, Inter are close to agreeing a €30 million deal with Nice for the Brazilian. He has been rumoured to go to Inter since the very start of the transfer window. Even reports saying potentially a fee could have been agreed for him for like €15 million. That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago possibly, but now it seems Nice are definitely holding out for 30, as I think that's his release clause. Next up we go on to Feghouli, and according to various different sources today, Galatasaray are seeking to broker a deal for Feghouli in Paris yesterday in a hotel. Rennes have also inquired about him to West Ham, and I think last season did say he wanted to stay next season, but with the signing of Arnautovic, I imagine it's very unlikely now. And the paper seems to think Galatasaray are still the favourites. And next up, according to Record, Tottenham are close to signing Hoffenheim fullback Jeremy Tolhan, I think that's how you say his name, as Benfica drop out of the running to sign him. I mentioned a couple of days ago how Spurs were in for a young centre-back from Argentina, but they pulled out the race to sign him. I could be wrong here, but I think I recognise his name from the Germany under-21 squad from the recent Euros. Next up we go on to Chris Smalling today. According to Express, West Brom are set to bid £10 million for Manchester United defender Chris Smalling. Under Jose Mourinho, Smalling has dropped down the pecking order massively, and with the signing of Lindelof, probably even further. But saying that, I can't see United accepting £10 million from another Premier League team. And now we move on to Ivan Perisic linked to United today. Inter boss Luciano Spalletti has admitted the club are prepared to sell Perisic if Manchester United are willing to meet their asking price. It has been dragging on for a long time now, and in regards to progress, not much has been made really. It's either £48 million or include Martial in the deal, who by the way against Real Madrid today in a friendly, he set up the United goal with a ridiculous run. And now according to Mirror, Manchester United are no longer pursuing Marco Verratti because PSG have asked for Anthony Martial in exchange. A few days ago, Verratti announced that Mino Raiola had become his new agent, and of course United fans they got very excited about that because I'm pretty sure Ibra, Pogba and also Mkhitaryan also have the same agent. Although so far in this summer transfer window, I'd probably say Barca have been favourites to sign him. And next up, according to Sky Sports, having missed out on Danilo to Man City, Chelsea are looking at Ryan Bertrand of Southampton as well as his teammate Cedric. I think if Chelsea get either of those two players, that'd be a very good signing for them, but the fee, I'm not too sure how much it would cost. Next up, we've gone to Emre Can into Juventus today. First up, according to Daily Mail, they say Juve are set to make a £31 million bid for Emre Can, and Tuttosport in Italy are saying Can has agreed personal terms already with Juventus. He does only have 1 year left in his current contract, but according to Liverpool Echo today, who are very reliable most of the time, Jurgen Klopp says Emre Can is going nowhere this summer, as the Liverpool boss revealed there's been good talks over a new contract. He only returned to Liverpool training back on Saturday and rejoined the rest of the squad on Tuesday I think it is, because of the Confederations Cup. And it looks like Can isn't the only midfielder Juve could be missing out on this summer. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Juventus faced defeat in their efforts to sign Matic from Chelsea, with Man United now favourites to sign him. It does seem pretty clear that Juventus are after another midfielder this summer, having been linked to Emre Can, Steven Zonzi, Matic and Tolisso. And now we've got another update regarding Van Dijk and potential move to Liverpool. So according to James Pearce today on the Liverpool Echo, Liverpool are prepared to shatter their transfer record to make £60 million rate of Van Dijk the most expensive defender in the world. Liverpool will only move back in for Van Dijk this summer if Southampton make it clear they're willing to consider offers. He is training on his own right now at Southampton because he's told them he wants to leave this summer, so maybe he's trying to force through a move. Another player linked to Liverpool today, of course, is going to Naby Keita from Leipzig. Liverpool's chances of signing Red Bull Leipzig midfielder Naby Keita are becoming increasingly difficult, as the German club insists they'll not sell a 22-year-old this summer. That's according to a senior official at Leipzig, and apparently Sky also saying Liverpool have had 3 bids rejected so far. The second article is from the Times, and it says Liverpool are rated to shelve interest in Naby Keita but will return next year when he's got a release clause. And the third article is from James Pearce from the Liverpool Echo. Liverpool are set to decide this week whether to table a third bid for Naby Keita. Their improved offer of £66 million was rejected. And at this point in time, it generally seems that all the journalists are just guessing. A lot of people on Twitter seem to think it's smoke and mirrors about the transfer itself, 3 different angles in 3 different hours. So Sky is saying a third bid for Keita has been rejected, the Times are saying no third bid has been tabled, and James Pearce has said Liverpool yet to decide. So no idea on that part, but Naby Keita on Instagram has started following Mane, Roberto Firmino and Roberto Firmino fan page. Now of course that could be absolutely nothing, but it does seem quite strange following a Firmino fan page, and according to Ben Smith today, who does work for the BBC as well as a couple of newspapers, he got asked about Keita on Twitter and he said big week to come. And the final 2 are going to be Neymar as well as this man right here, Alex Sanchez. And a couple of days ago, it generally looked like PSG could get both of them, but today, not so much. So first up, Paris are reporting that PSG's deal for Arsenal forward Sanchez is in the process of crumbling. On the PSG side of things, senior sources, PSG were quite optimistic a deal could be done for Alexis Sanchez after apparently he agreed personal terms with them, but now there is a very little chance for a deal happening. The Arsenal forward's representatives are being particularly greedy in the final stage of contract negotiations. PSG have tried offering Arsenal players as well as cash for Sanchez, but Arsene Wenger, he said no. And now finally we've got Neymar. So yesterday on Instagram, Gerard Piqué put a picture up saying Sequeda, which translates to he's staying. But according to Brian Swanson, who works for Sky Sports News, a source in Spain close to Neymar has said only a miracle keeping him at Barcelona, he really has made his mind up to leave. Another contradicting report today from Sport does say Neymar has told Messi and Suarez he'll stay at Barcelona. And finally, Marco said Neymar has agreed terms of a 6-year contract with PSG that matches Messi's recent pay rise at Barcelona. And if that is true, the apparent total cost for Neymar to PSG would be £352 million, £196 million in the release clause itself, the transfer fee, and £156 million in wages. But that is going to be the final one for today's video. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes is the target for today's video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content and press the notification tab next to it to receive notifications about my videos. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question of the day, what is your favourite TV show? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.